In a televised address, Hailemariam Desalegn said his resignation was vital for achieving the changes necessary for sustainable peace and democracy in Ethiopia. In other words, an attempt to ease rising tensions in the country.
Unrest and political crisis have led to the loss of lives and the displacement of many. I see my stepping down as vital in the effort to carry out reforms that lead to sustainable peace.
Largely seen as a placeholder and a consensus figure, Hailemariam Desalegn has led Ethiopia since 2012, following the death of former Prime Minister and the architect of Ethiopia's recent economic boom, Meles Zenawi. He rose from relative obscurity as an academic to president of the southern region before being appointed foreign minister and deputy prime minister. His departure follows the current wave of unrest and a national state of emergency that ended last year. Ethiopia's largest regions, Oromia and Amhara, have witnessed massive demonstrations in recent months, with protesters mainly made up of youths calling for political and economic reform and an end to state corruption. In recent weeks, the government has released thousands of opposition supporters from jail, but the protests have continued. Years of unaccountability and ethnicization of the country's politics have pushed Ethiopia to tipping point. Injustice, repression, and lack of meaningful democracy, some say, have instilled a sense of despondency, particularly among Ethiopia's youth, driving many to view protests as the only viable means of bringing about meaningful change. The ongoing disturbances have also led to deep divisions within the governing coalition, with some of Ethiopia's powerful elites coming to see the Prime Minister as weak and lacking in focus. Hailemariam's surprise resignation may not satisfy all of Ethiopia's protesters, but for some, it's a start. Mohammed, Adow, Jazeera.